Hi, it's good to hang out with you once again. Welcome to Hang Out with Ruby. This morning, I just quickly want to talk about reconciliation in a way, in another way, not the regular way that we always think about or thought it should be like. Today I'm talking about people that would just want to stroll back into your life like nothing happened or nothing ever happened. Like you were like married to somebody for years and somehow things went bad. You got divorced, everybody went their separate ways. And say like another 3, 4, 5 years, this person just send you a message. Hi, how you doing? I miss you. Like nothing happened. I don't know. Then in your head you're like, okay, what should I do? Like you don't even know where to start from, especially for those that had not really healed from that pain. Because sometimes a lot of people leave a marriage or relationship and the next few months they just jump into another relationship without first doing the work of healing through the process. Because when you talk about healing is deeper than we just talk about it. It's really deeper. It's emotional surgery, it's spiritual surgery that we need to do on ourselves, and we invite God and the Holy Spirit to help us go through that process. Because the truth is, if you don't do the work of healing, when people just stroll back into your life, it brings back, a lot of memory, it triggers a lot of things in you. And you begin to think, what should I do? What shouldn't I do? Sometimes you'll be confused. And in that confusion, if you allow those people to just come in because you don't know what to do, some of them might even drive down to your house and just knock on your gate and want to welcome themselves. I've had that experience in the past. I've actually had that experience twice or 3 times. And because I've actually done the work, it was easy for me to build a boundary. My first experience was with my first ex. I knew it wasn't good for me. When it came back, I knew it wasn't good for me, and I knew I wasn't going to go back to him, irrespective of whatever it is that he had people looking at him like, okay, I'm supposed to go back, enjoy the money and all that. But I know what I want for myself. I know what I wanted for my life. And to people, I was foolish. But the truth is, if I'd gone back to that man today, I wouldn't have been where I am today. It would have been difficult for me to do that work on myself, to grow myself into who I am and I'm becoming. And my second ex as well, when it came back, I saw everything. I saw beyond. I knew what he wanted. And these people are not just coming back because they are sorry. You will know an ex that is sorry when they come into your life. You will know they'll be very, very patient with you. They'll be very, very patient. You will see that they are sober. You will see that they are sorry. You will see them. You will hear them right. You are not going to have any missed signal at all. Such people will not ghost you. They will not talk to you anyhow. They will not want to always have their way. They will be very patient with you because they know they're going to be with you forever. They are back and they are back fully. They will respect you because now they know your worth, they know your value. But then an ex that just walk into your life like, what's up? Alpha, can we just like, kick it off just like that? And I don't know. Yes, there's some people that they mean nothing to you, absolutely. That's the truth. Let's face fact, there are some people that come back into your life. And maybe because you're bored, you're not in love with them, they are not of any value to you. Of course, you know that you're going to gain something from them. So when they come like that, they waste your time, you get something else from it. And these are people that they are not relevant. Sometimes they even call you, you're not interested. But because of what you get once in a while, you just let me just stroll down, just hang out with them. Look at it that way. When an ex just like stroll into your life, like, okay, what's up? What's happening? Like, okay, I'm sorry. And when they say they're sorry and you tell them to give you time, or you can just be friends and you don't want nothing to do with them, they get upset. The bad exes, especially those who wants that the relationship ended terribly, they must have tried every other people, and then they say that, okay, this was the only foolish person that was there for me. But if you had done the work, prior to the time that they come into your life, when they come back, they will be disappointed. When my second ex came back into my life, he came back, with the idea in his head that, oh, I'm going to like sweep her off her feet, blah blah blah. I don't know what he's thinking because I'm not in his mind. But then when he came back, he saw me. He saw me, even physically, he saw that I am different. I know he saw some things in me that, he brought some of his friends around. Everybody said whatever they needed to say and all that. But I knew what I wanted and I stood my ground. And I think 6 months, 5, 6 months into him coming back, when he couldn't have his way, he became very aggressive, he became disrespectful. And I created that boundary. I called this bluff and I told him, if he wants to see his children, these are the um things he needs to do. You can see your children whenever, but you don't inconvenience me. You don't come into my house and begin to act like you are my man, or if I'm talking to another man on the phone, you're squeezing your face. You are here for your children, you're not here for me. I'm not interested in you. We are not together. We are not together. We can never be together. And that triggers something in him, what he has been hiding, what the evil intention that he has been suppressing, that brought it out of him. And he started acting up. He did all sorts, which I don't want to go into this morning. He did all sorts, and that actually opened my eyes. And when he was doing all he was doing, then in his mind, he thought, okay, if he did what he did, I would run back, I'll be crying, I'll be looking for help and all that. Not knowing that I'm a different person. Because when he came back, I told him, I said, I'm a different person. I'm not the same person you thought I was. I'm not the same person you left in the past. And that was a mistake he made. He actually helped me like to hasten up what I actually been looking for. And that opened my eyes to see the importance of healing, the importance of giving yourself enough time to heal, to do the work, to get to know yourself better. Stop waiting to know different people. Stop trying to know people, getting to know people. Get to know yourself first. When you get to know yourself first, life will be much easier. Nobody will be able to fool you. Nobody will be able to deceive you, because you know what you can take and you know what you can't take. And mind you here, you're growing. Growing does not stop when you become an adult. Growing actually starts when you become an adult, because that is the time you want to like get to know yourself better, your fashion sense, your style, what you like to eat, the kind of things you will take, a lot of things. But most of us fail to like get to know ourselves first before getting to know people. I have been there. I'm still a work in progress, like I always say. Have been there. A lot of times, because we don't know ourselves, when people come into our lives, they just like mess up everything. They mess us up because we don't know who we are, we don't know what we want. But then when you know who you are, you are you are unmovable, you are unstoppable. You are not being disrespectful, but you know who you are. When somebody comes and says something, if you need to talk, you talk. If you don't, have the need to say anything, you keep quiet, but you keep doing the work. But when people see that you actually know what you are doing, when people actually see that you know yourself, like you are not moved by what they do to you, what they say, a lot of people will be afraid of you. I've heard somebody once say that she just doesn't know what it is about me, that at first, before she knew me, she thought I was so proud. I was a very proud person and all that. And then she got to know me and she saw that okay, I'm a very simple person. I know what I'm doing. Like there was a way she put it that way, I was just laughing. And there are a lot of men that I've met that they felt okay because I'm a single mom, during those periods while I was healing, I wasn't dating anybody. They thought okay, they could just come into my life, sleep with me, give me small money or not give me at all, just but when they come closer, they become disappointed. Eventually most of them become my friends. And they begin to give me jobs and we begin to hang out as friends, just as friends and nothing more. And these same people begin to tell me that, Ruby, the first time I saw you or met you, I thought you were this. And now I found that I respect you as superwoman. Man, I like your confidence. I like this. I did this. It's so surprising how people respect you when they get to know you. But then what happens if you don't know who you are? You don't know yourself. You don't know anything about yourself. There's a proverb that says that if you don't know what you want, you fall for anything. People are ready to use you, do anything to you just because you don't know yourself. You don't know what you want. And most of those people are exes. You see people that are bored, that they don't know where their life is heading to. They don't know what they are doing. They are just bored. And as at that time that they're bored, most of them just saying you, hi beautiful, how are you doing? And if you're foolish enough to respond and say, hi, I'm fine, and kick it off with them, they'll know that okay, you're available. Can I just stroll down to your life? I have cut off a lot of people from my life just because my circle is very, very small. And my circle is very, very strong and powerful. The people I call my friends are very relevant and sensible people. I can't just say somebody is my friend. I have people that when we sit and talk, I go back home refreshed and I tell myself, yes, these are the kind of people I should hang around. Mind you, I'm not talking about material things. Yes, money is good. But what I'm talking about has nothing to do with money. Because if you have money and you're not sensible, people will still use you. You still come back to the same level. But then when you know exactly what you want and what you are doing, people will respect you. We should be very, very careful. Get to know yourself first. Don't allow any hex or anybody just throw into your life like, okay, I'm back. Let's kick it off. So what's up? Like you're still 10 or you're 12 or you're 14 or you're 16. Don't do that. Let people know where they stand in your life. Don't let people ever dish to you what they would never take. A lot of people around me know me, in as much as I can be very, very, you know, I can be reserved, I can be very quiet in my own, corner. But people that are close to me, they know that you don't dish nonsense to me. I don't take rubbish from anybody. If you like, be the president of the world. I will tell you what I still need to tell you. I will express myself. I might not be insultive, but I will tell you what I need to tell you. And that you can't force yourself into my life. It's not possible. It's not possible. So let's be mindful. Stop taking what you don't want. Know what you want. Tell people, I don't want this. I don't need you in my life. Even if somebody that you're still in love with, that is the more reason why you should even go and do the work. Go and find a way to heal yourself. Give yourself time. Stop jumping from one relationship to the other, because you will not know what you want. Plus, you are carrying different energies. Be clear about what you want. When you are clear about what you want, the truth is, if you're clear about what you want, most of these bad exes won't be able to come back into your life. I'm telling you the truth. Because most of these exes, they go through your Facebook, they find a way to get information about you. And when they know that, yes, you're becoming a woman, you're becoming a man, then now you know what you want. Now you have an identity. I promise you, most bad exes will not come. The one that truly loves you will go and do the work, his or herself. Will go and do the work on themselves before they come back into your life, because they will be afraid of what to expect. They'll be afraid of you, because respect brings fear. Like when you respect somebody, it's not a bad fear, it's a good fear. Like, oh, I don't want to hurt this person, I don't want to mess up this, because they value it. Because they value the relationship, they won't want to come back and mess things up. But let me tell you the truth, any ex that comes into your life, give them 1 year. Put them on probation of 1 year. You'll be shocked. You'll be surprised to find a lot of things. Don't be too quick or too eager to jump into bed with an ex. You don't know what they're telling their friends about you. You don't know what they've told their family and friends about you. You don't know. Most of them must have run their mouth, say all sorts of bad things about you, and then they will come behind when they know that, they've messed up. They won't want all those people, all those their flying monkeys that they have said all sorts of nonsense to know that they are coming back secretly to come and beg you. And if you're foolish enough to just jump into bed with them and, start chatting with them and giving them that access into your life, then they will go and start showing people your messages. See, I told you she's still in love with me. She was the one that called me. They will twist the story and make you look foolish and desperate. So let's be wise, let's be sensible here. To whoever it may concern, I did this video because of somebody. Let's be sensible. Let's be sensible, please. You are very special to yourself. You are special. Whether you know it or not, I am telling you that you're special. Because if you're a person and you have a good heart and you're striving to be a better person, all you need to do is just give yourself that self-love. Relax. You don't even know the plans of God for your life. You'll be shocked. The kind of person God will bring into your life, it will marvel you. Like, you ask yourself if you truly deserve that person at first. But then if you've really done the work, you know that yes, I deserve this person. I deserve every good thing. I deserve the best. So don't let anybody just throw into your life. Please, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let anybody stroll back into your life like nothing happened. Okay, let's just kick it off. Twerk for you. Rub your head. And that's it. And for the ladies, it comes, with those packs and all that, or with some money, and don't allow that person. Let them pay the price. Especially if it's a bad ex. If you know you haven't done anything wrong to the person, or probably the relationship just broke down, unreachable. Don't allow rubbish in your life. Please, beloveds, don't allow anybody tell you who you are, because you're special. You are somebody, someone. You're special. We'll leave it here today till we'll talk about more other things next time. I'm sending you lots of love and light. You take care. Lot of kisses from me. Bye.